Shipt shop. No, just kidding. Making like a bad ordering bad informational video. Well, hello there. How are you today? No. I'm going to show you guys how to do how shopping works for Shipt. So you guys know Shipt is actually owned by Target, and they actually have a very, I'd say a fairly strict hiring rules. They don't just hire everybody, and they don't put a ton of people on. So I got an order for Shipt. I got on my phone. Came in and it went. I got a little chime with ding, whatever the chime is, and it tells me when I gotta shop. Well, it doesn't really tell me exactly when I shop. I can shop whenever I want. As long as it's delivered within the window that they require, then it's good to go. All right, so how this works is basically this morning I got 3 notifications. One of them was for an order at Smith's, another one was for pickup here and this pickup here. But we're gonna work on this one right now. So this one here is actually gonna be delivered, it needs to be delivered today. I'm covering up a name so you guys can't see it, but it's gonna be delivered today between 11 and 12. That's 11 and 12. It tells me all the items I need. So right here, there's all the items. This is everything they want. It's all broken down into groups. Not all the groups are always perfect. I mean, one thing I wish it would do, I wish it, instead of breaking down my groups, break it down by aisle. Because I know like in Target, it tells you what aisle things are on. But for Smith's it does not. So I guess working in groups is fine. But they just need bananas, onions, all that whole thing, all the way down the list, and go down to some meat, Oscar Mayer, turkey, drumsticks, blah blah blah, all the way down to what they need. So it's fairly easy. So there's a button that you push on here, shows that they're this button here, and it tells them I am starting shopping for them already. So always do that.
There goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight from my soul.
More than one item, it actually pops up and shows you right here. So you just hit plus and then you hit 2, so you got 2. Boom.
There goes a sight, there goes a sight.
I have the jalapeno. Next thing is you can go here and text the customer that says the store doesn't have the jalapeno available. And I always put, do you have a second choice? Second choice. And then send that over. Boom. So that's done. So I just wait to hear back from her from that. And I sent her a message about the pretzels, and she sent me a message back to tell me to get a regular bag of pretzels. So because we're swapping out the pretzels, you just go here and you hit the scan barcode for substitute, and it goes right here, and you're ready to go. And you said you hit that to the cart, and it's done. So mark the jalapenos not found, and got done. Hit here, and it says you're good to go. My next step is push next. It says this is not a tax exempt. No, Target has tax exempt. Being Target is tax exempt, it just pops up on here. They scan the barcode and ready to go. But this one here is ready to go. Just hit next, and I go to the register. So here's a cool little trick. How many of you guys actually knew that this right here was for putting hanging bags on? These little stubs for hanging bags, usually like your bread and stuff. So if you have an entire full bucket or a cart, where you're from, that's for your bread and all your eggs and things, so it doesn't get crushed or broken. All right, before you can process the order and so you can go to the next step, you actually have to take a photo of the receipt. So you just hit take photo, come here, snap the photo, so you say use photo, and it pops up, boom, hit next, and so that's the total. Hit next there, hit submit, and then it's taking a moment, so hold tight, and then you're ready to go. Just so you guys know that as of right now, they may change this, but as of right now, they may you can use your reward points at many of the stores, like Kroger stores. You can do that, and you can you actually get the points, so that helps out on your gas. I can tell you that. So now it says it's processed. You hit OK, then you go here, you hit the message again, and For me, I'm using beta, so text member, go here, and I say just finished shopping. Finish shopping. Your way. And I just go here, click on the address, and we're going to go to her address. You can't see that address. Hit that, and you're ready to go. Let's do this. So all delivered. You gotta go here and you hit mark as delivered. Say okay, and it processes. Boom, done. And this shows me my next couple of orders for the day, and that's it. Key thing about for tips, I mean, literally the tips are where your big money is. If you can communicate well and you tell them about substitutes and things like that, typically people will tip you pretty well. So. Alright, so I showed you guys how to do an order at like a Smith's, which was tax exempt. I'm heading to go do another order, which is an order at Harmon's. So out here in Utah, it's Harmon's. Other stores may have the pick up only orders also, but this one basically just pick up and deliver. That's all you got to do. So I've got 2 orders I'm picking up at the same time. They typically let you do 2 at a time. Most of the time you only end up getting 1. It's actually kind of rare that you have 2 orders at the same time to pick up. So I basically go click on the app, click on the name of the order that you accepted, and then you basically hit arrived at store and hit OK. Then you just go to the other one. You can click arrived at store and hit OK. Alright, so picked up both orders. I have clicked on both orders. One thing you gotta do is you actually have to click as marked as picked up, hit OK, and that's done. Then we hit view on map to where we're going, and hit directions, and hit go. So the cool thing that these guys do is you just pull up when you pull up, you call them before you get here. Like literally, I call like 30 seconds or a minute before I even pull up. That gives them time to get the order ready, because usually they're inside picking orders for the next person, whatever. So I call them, I pull up into the pickup area. Once I get to the pickup area, they actually roll out with the groceries. They will load it for you, but being that I'm doing the delivery, I like to load it myself so that I know exactly how it's all laid out. So since I've got 2 orders here, I put one in the very back, which shows a pretty large order, so I had to fold the seats down, and I put one in the middle seat, which was a smaller order. So other than that, you know, once you hit marked as picked up, you just head off to their house and you deliver the groceries. So I deliver those, hit deliver, done, it's okay. It processes, it's done, it's finished up, it's out of my way. Now here's the cool thing. So on a lot of orders, you have your, basically this tells you my delivery history. Click on delivery history, and so right now, so the first order we did was a Smith's order. They can tip us online. They can tip us through the app, they can tip us all that way. So that lady, she actually gave me a $15 tip, which is pretty darn cool, I think. But then on the 2 orders I just did, those orders, I take them, but there's no way for them to tip you other than cash. Which is not bad, but most people don't tip you in cash. So they just figure, I paid $10 to have my groceries delivered, I don't want to tip the guy. Some people will actually give you cash. I mean, I've got one lady that I delivered for the Harmon stuff, and she'll tip me cash every time, and she usually does about $10 to $15 also. But I think that's one glitch in the system, because there's no way to communicate between the 2 stores. We do the deliveries for that store, but there's no way to there probably is a way, but they haven't figured out how to implement it yet. I wish there was a way that they could get an email saying, hey, so and so did their delivery, and because they did your delivery, give them a quick rating on the delivery. Were they friendly? Did they, greet you at the door? And would you like to leave a $2 to $3 or $10, whatever, really, or other tip? And so they have offered it that way. Because as of right now, there's no, other than cash, that's the only way you can get a tip. I do want to show you one more thing, and this is basically the how the app looks. So if there's available orders, you go to here. So right now in Utah, the holiday Utah, there's an available order. You click on it. It's for today between 5 and 6. Tells you what store it is. It's for 18 items and 10 categories. I could claim it, but I'm not going up to holiday today, so I'm not going to get this order. But typically, all your stuff comes in here. Now, a promo order, like if you click on promo, if there was something in promo, what promo is an order that there's all the shoppers are busy. And so, but this order was placed and they need to get to it. So you may have a shopper that finishes up an order quickly and he can say, I can squeeze that order in really quick. So he gets it, and they will actually give you between, well, from $1 to, the biggest promo I've seen was around $50. So $1 to $50, depends on how quick and how urgent it is to get it done. Now, promo orders, you can pretty much shop anywhere you want, as long as it's a branded store of the store that you're supposed to go to. So usually they tell you go to a certain store to shop at, but that's the one that they really want you to shop at. But if it's a promo, you can actually go to the closest store, as long as they'll have all the items. Like if I do a promo and I go to a store that's not the one that they request, I usually go to a store that has like a super center or a store that has a full-fledged all the items, because the smaller stores typically don't. You know, the same thing with Target stores. So at Target stores, you'll have the Target super centers, which have all of the groceries that you would ever need, where some of the regular Target stores only have a small selected. So if it's a promo for a Target, I'll typically find a Target that has everything, especially if it's in the area that I kind of know that it'll be go to. Where if it's a Target that specifically says it's just regular order, I'll go to that because they only have limited amount. Anyway, so that's Shipt for the shopper. Pretty simple and easy, and we'll talk to you guys later.
There goes a sight from my soul.